What's going on, guys? Birder here, back with more Flexbox Zombies, and today we're on Chapter 11, which is Shortcut to Kill, Flex Shorthand. Flex and Flex Grow. Wakes up groggily. Ugh, what happened? Chuck, you passed out. That wound is killing you. Figures. You can turn back, kid. You don't have to do this. Yeah, I do, and I'm gonna save your life by getting back those meds. Well, then I'd better tell you about the shortcuts I added to the crossbow. Shortcuts? Now you tell me? Wanted to make sure you had all the settings down before showing you these. They're advanced and can be confusing if you don't know the basics, but you're ready for them now, kid. Please show me. I'll need all the advantages I can get to win this fight. The main shorthand is simply called Flex. It's a shortcut for 3 other settings: Flex Grow, Flex Shrink, and Flex Basis, in that order. Set your goo target to Flex 300 pixels. That's the exact same as if you had given the goo target Flex Grow 1 and Flex Shrink 1 and Flex Basis 300 pixels. Remember that order: Grow, Shrink, Basis. Grow, Shrink, Basis. Grow, Shrink, Basis. If you leave off the third parameter for Flex Basis, then Flex will set the basis to 0 pixels by default. Set that first goo zombie to grow at a rate of 1 and to not shrink at all, and use its width as the basis by setting Flex 1 0 auto. This one's going to be confusing for me. That's a gotcha to watch out for. Flex Basis on its own defaults to auto, but when using the Flex shorthand and don't specify a basis, it becomes 0 pixels by default. Sorry about that. When I set that as the default, I was pretty out of it from a failed attempt at homebrewing some thistleweed pain meds. You can also leave off the second Flex Shrink parameter, and Flex will default it to the regular Flex Shrink 1. Make that goo zombie not grow and have a Flex Basis of 300 pixels by setting Flex 0 300 pixels. The crossbow was smart enough to know that 300 pixels is a Flex Basis setting, so it skipped Flex Shrink and set it to Flex Shrink 1. You can use the Flex shorthand to just specify Flex Grow if you want. Just keep in mind that leaving off the second and third arguments will use the Flex defaults. Like this one here, you can do Flex 1. Flex 1 was just a shortcut for setting Flex Grow to 1, Flex Shrink to 1, and Flex Basis to 0 pixels. As long as you don't forget that you're changing the Flex Basis from auto to 0 pix with this shortcut, you'll be fine. I've built in a couple of keyword shortcuts for Flex also. This one is Flex Auto. It's a shortcut for cases like this where you want to set the target to Flex Grow 1 and Flex Shrink 1 and Flex Basis Auto. Oops. So Flex Auto makes the zombie shrink, makes them grow, and keeps their starting size the same as their width with Flex Basis Auto. The second keyword shortcut is Flex None. It's the same as setting Flex Grow 0, Flex Shrink 0, Flex Basis Auto. Try it. I'm going to forget all of these. There you go. Flex None says, listen, zombie, don't grow, don't shrink, just use your width as your basis. Alright, this looks like a good time to show you the other shortcut I've built into the crossbow. This one goes on the crossbow itself and sets both Flex Direction and Flex Wrap settings in that order in one go. Take these ones out by setting your crossbow to Flex Flow, Column, Wrap. Oh, nice. But I'll forget. There's so many shortcuts. Nice, right? Just saves you a few seconds and is the same as setting it to Flex Direction, Column, and Flex Wrap. Hot dang, I could have been using these shortcuts the whole time. Yep, but I've made that mistake in the past. Taught a student to use these too soon when he wasn't ready, and it just confused the good senses right out of him. Now that you've got a hang of all the settings, I trust you with the shortcuts. Alright now, what have you learned? The Flex shortcut goes on the targets and sets Flex Grow, Flex Shrink, and Flex Basis all at once. Good, and what are the defaults that get set when you use it? You have to specify at least the Flex Grow. The other 2 arguments are optional and default to Flex Shrink 1 and Flex Basis 0, which is different than the usual default of Flex Basis Auto. Very astute. What about keyword shortcuts? Setting flex auto is the same as setting flex grow 1, flex shrink 1, flex basis auto. Setting flex none is the same as setting flex grow 0, flex shrink 0, and flex basis auto. Perfect. What's the other shortcut? Flex flow says both flex direction and flex wrap at the same time. That's right. Time to put those shortcuts to good use and cut through Dave's final defenses. Are you ready? Not really. These ones aren't growing, are using the default shrink, and have a basis of 300 picks. Use flex shortcut to see all three at once. Don't forget to add the rest of the things like justify content and align items that you'll need as well. So we're going to do display flex, and we're going to try this flex flow. Flex flow should be row reverse. Okay. I feel like I'm missing something though. Row reverse. Flex. No? Okay. We'll just do row reverse for now. Alright. Justify content. Flex start. Flex end. Align items flex end, not flex end, flex start. It's not flex start because that's going to pull it. Oh, maybe that's right. Alright, flex start. Alright, then target the goo. And we need to use flex default shrink and have a basis of 300 pixels. Use the flex shortcut to see all three at once. Don't forget they're using the default shrink and have a basis of 1 of 300 pixels. They don't say anything about, these ones aren't growing, so 0 and then default. Okay. Nice. See, that shortcut can save you a lot of time now that you understand all the things it sets for you. That first one there isn't growing or shrinking and is using the default basis. Try the word shortcut to set all of that in one go. Flex 0, 0 auto. Flex display flex justify content center. Helps if I spell it right. Align items center. Beauty. Handy little shortcut, eh? These goo zombies are using a basis of 25% while being set to not grow and not shrink. So tricky. Use your flex shortcut to see all three at once. So flex 0, 0, 25% there. We need to display flex flow row center. I don't know how to do the flex flow one, so we're going to do justify content center. It's not center. I think it's flex start. And then this is align items flex or center. Okay, so now we just gotta handle that guy, the last guy, which I think he is align items stretch. No. Not grow and not shrink. So flex 0, 0, 25%. So we got the first two. It's the third guy I'm having trouble with. Wait a minute, that's what I did. Oh no, I did not do that. Align, self, stretch. There we go. Bam. Third zombie there is growing, shrinking, and has the default auto basis. Use the correct keyword shortcut to set all three at once. So I think it's going to be flex 1 1 auto. And then this is going to be display flex flow column reverse. Justify content flex end align items flex end. Got him. Thumbs up. That showed them, but bet they didn't expect you to target them so quickly. This time, use the flex flow shortcut to set both the flex direction and flex wrap settings in one shot. And I forgot how to do this, but display flex. Alright, and then we're going to flex flow row reverse wrap. So that's it. That's how you do it. Got it. That's not it. Justify content center. It's not center, it's flex start. Align items center. We're messing up here. When there are multiple lines of zombies like this, they can control how the lines are arranged along your blue alignment laser. Match these lines by using align content center. Align items flex start. Got it. Couldn't have done it better myself, kid. Coughs, almost falls over from pain and fatigue. Sorry, kid. I don't think I help any. Chuck! Turning bright red and sweating profusely. Ugh, I've got to lay down. I should have never let you come with me. Wish you would have told me how bad your injury was. Nah, kid, no regrets here. You would have rushed off to get the meds without any proper training. Would have broke my heart to see you throw away all that talent and get turned into just another zombie. You've got potential beyond anything I've seen. Who cares about potential, Chuck? You've risked your life just to teach me. Wouldn't change a thing, kid. Now go on. Finish what you came here to do. Don't get distracted trying to recover my meds. It's too late for me anyway, but you can put a stop to this and maybe save others. No way I'm giving up on you. You stay right here. I've got an evil zombie overlord to kill. And that is the end of chapter 11, guys. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.